Sure. You ready?
But what should we do?
I don't know. We're gonna figure it out.
Take one. Alpha. Action.
Wait. Say action again. I was laughing.
Take two.
Wait,
Bravo.
stop it. Wait, okay, wait.
And action.
What the fuck? What the fuck are we? What the fuck?
I don't know. Where are we? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it?
What the fuck? Why are you crying?
I don't know.
Fuck.
Don't drop anything.
Okay. What's wrong?
I don't know. My heart hurts. Where are we?
If I fucking knew that, I would have told us already.
What time is it?
There's a clock right there.
I don't read those kind of clocks.
It's 9:03.
If it strikes 10,
What?
I think I'll die.
God, you're so fucking dramatic.
I'm not dramatic. I'm just realistic.
Realistically, when the clock strikes 10, what's gonna happen?
I think I'll be left alone. You're gonna ditch me. You're gonna fucking ditch me. And I'll be here alone.
And you're gonna die?
Of loneliness? Can you die of loneliness?
I don't know.
Did you ever hear of people dying of loneliness? No one covers that on the news. What about the people who die of loneliness? People die of loneliness. People die of loneliness.
Nah, I've never heard of it. I've heard of dying of a broken heart.
That's bullshit.
Isn't it kind of the same thing? Anyways, I'm not ditching you. I don't even know where the fuck I am either.
Wouldn't it be funny if we were just at home? What if we were at home all along?
I don't know what drugs you took, but I think I need some. 'Cause goddamn, you were high out of your mind.
Make this stop. Make this stop.
Look. You want some water?
There's one drop of fucking.
It's better than nothing. So, how the fuck did we end up here?
He told me that this is where I'll be happy at.
Who?
He.
And why does that involve me?
Because you're all I have.
And we're supposed to be here forever?
We're supposed to be here until 10. That's what he said. You can be there until 10. That's why I think I'll die of loneliness, because at 10...
Because I'll leave and you'll stay?
That's what I think will happen! I'm sorry for yelling. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. But, I mean, realistically, we can't stay here forever.
I mean, the only reason I could think of is because he said we can't, but... What if he's lying? What if we can stay here forever? What if we can stay here forever?
And do what?
Talk. Sing. Laugh. Laugh!
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Okay. So, I think you already know this, but when I was a child, all I would eat was peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, to the point that my mom took me to the doctor because she thought I was gonna die because I wasn't getting any nutrients. And the doctor said that it was fine, that it was normal, that apparently millions of children all over the world only eat peanut butter and jellies. It's a whole, epidemic of malnourished children surviving off peanut butter
And jelly.
and jelly and bread. But not wheat bread. Wheat bread was disgusting. I had to have white.
You had to have.
I had to have it.
Oh
It
my
was-
god, you poor thing.
And you know what? I really enjoyed it when it was in the shape of a circle. It tasted so much better. What about you? What's your attachment to peanut butter?
The first diet I ever did. That's like at the time where I really hated myself. I would force myself to eat celery. But it was so disgusting that I had to dip it in peanut butter. Organic peanut butter. But I would eat like a fucking bucket load of celery, all dipped in peanut butter. I was so miserable.
Why would you do that to yourself?
What time is it? Read the time again.
It's 9:09. So, 51 minutes.
This is fun. You could stay here forever with me.
Forever's a long time.
Forever is
Forever.
forever is enough time.
Oh god, I hate forever. It sends me in a spiral. How does it...
But if I could offer you forever and more, would you take it? Wouldn't you take forever and more? Forever is depressing, but forever and more.
It sounds miserable. Just existing forever. I'd kill myself before that.
I prefer it over not existing.
So if you could live forever or die right now, which one?
Would you kill yourself right now?
I don't know.
Then why did you ask this question?
Because I wanted to know what you would say.
I would want to live forever, but what would you want to do? Don't kill yourself.
It's not like I'm suicidal or some shit. Just living forever sounds goddamn miserable.
Why?
I mean, is life interesting enough to be going on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, to no end? I get bored in fucking 2 hours. What am I gonna do with all that time?
You can make it interesting. It can make it interesting by only eating circled PB&J sandwiches and throwing away all celery and not ever dieting and just having conversations with people and not being stuck in fucking rooms until 10 p.m.
But eventually I would get tired of circle PB&Js. I'd miss celery and I'd get tired of talking to people.
And you find new things to eat and new things to do, and I think there are endless of things to do. We're scratching like the tiniest bit of it.
I think I'd be good with 500 years. But not forever.
500 feels like forever. It's a long, long time. More than we're promised.
But not really. In the grand scheme of things, 500 years ago. It's not that long ago.
What did happen 500 years ago?
Obviously nothing that interesting if we can't think of it. Isn't that kind of sad, though? We all feel so important, but at the end of the day, we're all going to be forgotten. How do we even fucking wake up in the morning? I don't know. You okay?
Then maybe we should kill ourselves. Before 10 p.m.
But what if, when we leave, we just get the exact normal amount of years everybody else gets? What's wrong with that? Isn't it okay to just be ordinary?
I can't think of anything worse than that. Because if I'm not remembered in 500 years, then why did I ever fucking live?
I think that's kind of selfish, though.
Then I'm selfish.
Okay. Are you living for yourself? What if your purpose is in someone else? What if you're not going to be remembered, but you're a part of someone else's story that's being remembered? It doesn't have to be your own. Or nothing else matters.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'll die of loneliness anyway, so why does that matter? Tell me another story about you and your mother.
So, growing up, me and my mom weren't very close because I felt like I truly couldn't be myself in front of her. And when I finally reached adulthood, I realized that I have my own autonomy over my own body and that no matter what I say, there's no real repercussions because I'm on my own. But as I got older, I started talking to her more, started telling her more about my day, about my friends, about my life. You know, I didn't tell her anything, but we started binge watching TV shows together. And I realized I did not know anything about her. And I feel like when I became like my own person, I realized that my mom is also her own person. And she's not just an extension of me or just serving me. Like, sure, she's my mom, and in my world, that's what her role is. But in her world, she's a human being, and she fell in love. She had death in her family. She cried. There's so many things I don't know about her. And I realized that after growing up. And we would watch these TV shows for hours and hours, and we would ask each other questions. I feel like I got to know her for the first time in my life.
Did you like where you met?
I mean, yeah. I think she's pretty cool.
In this story, where she's your mom and you're you, what am I?
You're you.
What does that mean?
You have your own story.
What if the story will end at 10 p.m.?
Then that's the ending to the story, and it was a beautiful one. No story's never ending. Every story has an end. And you just have to come to terms with that. How do you want your story to end?
Well, not in this fucking room. I wanted to prove myself wrong and to love someone fully, like marry someone. I want to prove myself wrong and show myself that I can love someone for the rest of my life. I want to have a lot of children, like a ridiculous number, like 5 or 6. I want to have a lot of money, but not for my purposes, but to spend on other people I like and love and care about. And I don't know, die of old age or something boring and not tragic. How about you?
If it was my last chapter in my story, I think I'd have had many lovers. Because one's not enough for me. Yeah. I'd have the most amazing sex of my life, even though I'm 500 years old, right? So, it's still good. And I'd eat whatever food I wanted, and I didn't gain any weight because my metabolism is so goddamn fast.
All those peanut butter and jelly circle sandwiches.
Didn't do a single thing to my body. It's still hanging high. And I'm doing what I love every day. I'm making art. And I think I've had many lovers, but right now I have just one. And it doesn't have to be a romantic lover. It could be a friendship. But someone who gives my life meaning. And I think I'd be holding their hand and looking into their eyes and telling them how much they made my life worth living.
Let's just sleep until 10 p.m.
Even though we don't know what happens.
We'll worry about it then.
Okay.